Alright, so we've spent numerous hours trying to teach you guys about the compound interest formula. This right here is what you need to know in order to do two very important problems that we're going to teach you later. What the compound interest formula basically broken down into is A equals P, parenthesis, 1 plus R over M, parenthesis ended, to the exponent of M to the T. Now, what each of those means is right down here. A is the accumulated value.
P
Is the initial investment.
R
Nominal interest rate.
M
Time, it is compounded.
T.
And then the time, usually in years.
So for our first example, we're going to do question number 25. So how long will it take an investment of $5,000 to triple if the investment earns interest rate of 4% a year, compound daily?
Question mark.
Yes.
Okay, in order to solve this problem, we need to use the compound interest formula. So first we need to define our variables. So P, principal amount is 5,000. And then our goal is to triple it, so that makes A 15,000. And then the nominal interest rate is 4%, which is 0.04. And it's compounded daily, so that's 365. And we're trying to solve for T. We need to plug in these into the equation. We need to solve for T, so we're going to start by dividing each side by 5,000. Then we take the log of both sides, so we can bring down the exponent. And then you divide by 365 log 1 plus 0.04 over 365 on both sides. And you get that T equals log 3 all over 365 log 1 plus 0.04 over 365.
This is the continuous compound interest formula, which is A equals P times E to the RT. Now A equals accumulated amount, P equals principal amount, R equals annual interest rate, and T equals time of years. Well, this is a sample problem that we wanted to pick out from the book, I believe chapter 5, section 3. We wanted to find the interest needed for an investment of $4,000 to double in 5 years if interest is compounded continuously.
Period. Alright, so in order to solve this problem, what you're first going to be looking at is what we're trying to find. So what we're trying to find is the interest rate. So that's going to be our R. What they give us is our initial investment of $4,000, so you can plug it in for P. Now what we know is that the initial investment is going to be doubled, so that's going to end up being our A. So this is going to be doubled, which is 8,000. And finally our T is going to be 5 years. So we'll plug in 5 for T. Now what you do once you have all these is that you're just going to plug it back into the equation. So A is 8,000 is equal to 4,000 E and then 5R. And from there you're just going to solve. So you divide by 4,000. 2 to the e to the 5r. What you're going to do is you're going to end up taking the natural log of both sides. So this will be the ln of 2 is equal to ln of e to the 5r in order to get the 5r away from the exponent. So it's going to be ln of 2 is equal to the 5r of ln of e. Now, the ln of e, as we all know, is equal to 1. So this is going to be ln of 2 is equal to 5r. Now, in order to get the r by itself, divide by 5, and you're left with your interest rate of ln of 2 over r.
Great.